Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Tavernier card to review, which, to be fair, looks really good, especially if you're working with those types of links in the future. It could definitely be a very nice card to work with. He's 6 foot tall, high medium work rates, right-footed, 4-star skills with a 3-star weak foot. Now, yes, don't get me wrong. Some people might actually use this card as a center mid, playing in like a 3 midfield setup, maybe as one of 2 CDMs, as the more attacking oriented card. Sure. In my opinion, though, I feel like you want to mainly use him in the right mid position for a 3-back formation, or in the actual right back position. Like, it just looks like a very meta-oriented fullback. You know, he has really good pace on a shadow chemistry style because of the fact that he already has the physical stats. Like, it's just a bunch of things that are kind of bouncing off this card nicely. So if we take a look, for 61k, providing you English links, providing you that link to Kent, right? It's a card that, I mean, listen, you can make him a lengthy if you want to. For me personally, I think a shadow is still going to be ideal because the pace is going to be in a great area while you increase his defensive capabilities. Because listen, 99 acceleration, 98 sprint speed is good for the meta of the game, okay? People run like crazy all the time. Shooting is great to have if you do get into goal scoring opportunities with your fullbacks, which people don't really use that often nowadays anyways. Like, people usually have their fullbacks on balance, not even to play like the realistic football, but it's more just to apply pressure with fullbacks that are higher for them to get the ball quicker. Like, that's what people usually do, right? But obviously, if that's a play style that you work with, it could be decent enough. But yeah, the shooting's in a good area. Passing is also in a good area with a 3-star weak foot. High medium work rates is perfectly fine for a fullback. The height and the body type is interesting, right? Because he's 6 foot tall, the high and average plus body type. So that body type with high pace could be very beneficial to play in the meta of this game, right? Dribbling, we're going to see what his dribbling is like because of that body type and height. Defensive stats on a shadow is going to be in a good area, or decent enough area. And then for physical capabilities, mid-80s area, 91 stamina is definitely very nice too. So I think we'll mainly be using him in the right back position. Like I said, I think some people might actually switch him to center mid, maybe, but it is a card that I mainly see being played there. What we could do is we'll switch him and Schweinsteiger, you know, because Schweinsteiger is the attacking-oriented midfielder in this case. So we can just try that out as well if we really need to. But yeah, we'll see what he's like, man. Nice job, Tavernier. Yeah, he's got the height for it. That's good. You can actually run fast with that height. It's important. Oh, he gets the initial ball there. This track back was pretty good there. That was him that actually did the tackle himself. Oh, missed that challenge completely. Bad animation choice. There you go, he has the height for it. That was him that did that. He did that himself. Like the tackle into the player. Nice, track back was good. Gets the ball properly. Miss it off, there we go. Man, I couldn't get the green on it. Unlucky. The Tavernier with the header there was nice. The height that he has is helpful. Good challenge. Nice, uses his pace there really nicely. Nice job, Tavernier.
Well, we have to say, Stuart, respect and admiration grows for Kevin De Bruyne with each passing year. So many attributes.
He doesn't get the ball directly, but pressure at least throws him off. There you go. He gets that with his weak foot.
He might be able to profit from the wide position. Space for him to cut in. And a very good challenge. Could be dangerous. Opportunity.
Okay, we'll take that. He does have the skill moves for us to be able to score those types of opportunities if they ever present themselves.
Couldn't keep the ball. The referee blows for a foul.
Oh, I thought I actually scored that. I would have been sick if I scored that with Kent. That's so far, and he's off balance. Dribbling is actually quite nice on the height that he has.
The starting 11 for Cheers, Jeff. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Paolo Maldini plays alongside Lucas Klostermann in central defence. Yaya Toure plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of the park. And up front today, Johan Cruyff.
It's so insane that when I switch off of the person, he runs faster. That's so crazy to me, man.
Matteo Götze. Kent. Andre Hahn has it. James Tavernier. Creative look about this.
I'll try to get him involved in the attack. You can see his track back at the very top is really, really fast. He actually went to the middle area there once I was using the midfielder to block that general position too. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Tavernier card. There's not really much you have to see when it comes to defenders. You just have to test out like the pace, the defending, the positioning and stuff. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is a very solid option to work with, 100%. The only thing that I would say you notice from time to time is positioning, right? In the actual fullback position. Sometimes it's a little bit off, but not off enough for you to not enjoy this card while also completing the Ryan Kent card, who are both very good options to work with. In my opinion, this SBC in general is an absolute W, okay? It's an absolute W because of one, getting the triple link setup, and two, EA actually providing you with two good cards in game that will play in the meta of the game properly. Why does he play in the meta of the game properly? Because he's got the pace, right? 99 acceleration, 98 sprint speed. You guys can see that his body type didn't influence how fast he moved when it came to actually defending against certain people, right? It's actually helpful because having that little bit of extra height when it comes to working with a little bit of aggression, the extra strength, considering the fact that he's in high and average plus body type, is incredibly helpful to work with. As a defender, his dribbling on the ball is also very good, right? Considering the fact that he's a taller player with the 6-foot height, with the body type, I didn't really feel like it was that big of a nuisance when it came to working with this card in the game. So, in my opinion, this is a card that is an absolute W. The Kyle Walker situation. So here's what I'll say about the Kyle Walker situation. One, obviously the links are significantly better. But two, a really big thing here, right, is the fact that this card is high work rated. The fact that he is a high work rated card on an anchor chemistry style will push him to be more of a meta card than the Tavernier, right? Because with Tavernier, with this card, you give him the pace boost, defensive boost. He's a high defensive work rate. That high defensive work rate is a very key thing while working with the lengthy, right? We're talking about back and forth movement. That's very, very nice, regardless of the fact that his agility and balance is the way that it is, because guess what, guys? Most of the meta in this game is to use stay back while attacking fullbacks. You don't really use them that often to attack. If you want to have a player that's more attacking oriented, however, this is going to be the guy that you're going to work with. He'll be the more attacking oriented card. It'll stray away from the meta of the game a little bit because people don't really use balanced fullback that often. If they do, then they would have to kind of set up their team in a way where their center mids will occupy that area on a cover wing instruction or whatever, while this card could potentially attack. Yes, technically speaking, you can use this card as a right center mid in a 3 midfield setup. You can use him as one of your 2 CDMs as the more attacking oriented player. But in my opinion, it is a card that I do mainly see being played in the actual fullback position when it comes to actually defending, because he's a right back, right wing back, right? The only way that you'd be able to link him in a way to put him in the midfield setup is if you had a center back that could play in the right back position. So, you know, but yeah, generally speaking, very good card, defends really well for the most part. I thought his positioning was off sometimes, but not all the time. I thought it was still perfectly fine to work with when it comes to the meta of FIFA 23. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.